Ukrainian drones struck one of Russia's 5 largest oil refineries in Yaroslavl on the morning of August 6, setting off several fires across the site, monitoring channels reported. Open-source analysts placed the blazes on the refinery grounds, while the region's governor claimed his air defenses downed the entire raid. The strike continued a months-long campaign that has pushed Russian oil refining to its lowest level in more than 2 decades, Euromaidan Press says. Ukraine has turned long-range drones into an economic weapon in 2026, hitting the refineries and export terminals that bankroll Russia's war. The damage has reached ordinary Russians, with fuel shortages spreading from city pumps to farms and buses. A parallel campaign that started last month targets warehouses of Russia's largest online retailer. Ukrainian monitoring Telegram channel Exanova Plus first reported the attack around 4 o'clock, later sharing footage that showed thick black smoke rising from several points on the site. Firepoint, the Ukrainian company that builds the FP-1 long-range drone, said Ukraine's defense forces hit the plant with the domestically made FP-1s. Open-source analysts geolocated one blaze to the refinery grounds. Astra, a Russian news Telegram channel, reported one fire on the plant's territory and a second it had not yet located. Slavneftyanos, also called the Yaroslavl Refinery, ranks among Russia's 5 largest and is the biggest in the country's central regions. It processes about 15 million tons of crude a year into gasoline, diesel, aviation kerosene, jet fuel, lubricants, and bitumen. Rosneft and Gazprom jointly control 99.7% of its parent company, Slavneft, Euromaidan Press says. The plant's fuel feeds central Russian industry, airports, the Northern Railway, and military sites. It sits more than 700 kilometers from Ukraine's border. Yaroslavl Governor Mikhail Yavriy first reported the region was under drone attack around 3 o'clock and closed the highway toward Moscow. He later claimed the region had repelled its most massive drone raid, downing all 88 drones with no casualties. Yavriy stated that a detached house burned, windows were shattered in several apartment blocks, and residents' cars were damaged. The plant has burned repeatedly in 2026, catching fire on March 28, 26 April, the 8th and the 22nd of May, and the 6th and the 16th of July before the latest hit. That made August 6 the 7th strike on the refinery this year. In the July 16th attack, an FP-1 struck the plant's tank farm. Ukraine has sharply expanded its FP-1 deep strikes on refineries this year, knocking out around 26 plants. By late July, only 8 had fully restarted and at least 11 partly. 7 refineries stayed idle. Russian refining fell to 3.6 million barrels a day, its lowest since May 2002, Euromaidan Press says. Earlier, Moscow banned fuel exports, boosted gasoline imports from Belarus 25-fold, and turned to India and Morocco. It also let refiners sell -€2 gasoline, a grade banned in Russia since 2013, through July 1, 2027.